Welcome to West Texas. Lubbock is home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders, and this rowdy crowd always expects to make it a tough place for visitors. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. Set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down then. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier in space now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. He's got some room to work. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble now.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Handoff from the shotgun. Will he score here? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the back.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. And the defense joins the party with a score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. It's a shotgun run call. Fighting off the defender. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of a catch, a big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Try and muscle for the first down. Got a lane. Can he get in? And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And that catch is hauled in. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And this pass is on target. Caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive do you get on first and 10?
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game?
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for his big tight end. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it here. Running right through tacklers. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Dump off caught by the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Oh, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Using his legs on the scramble to bring him down short of the marker. And now it's going to be 4th down. And the Red Raiders will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Extending the play now. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that one is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They get the 2nd half started with the running play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags a quick throw. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The attempt is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Deep shot, caught out at the 20. Touchdown, Arizona. They go in front here in the second half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Bringing pressure. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Arizona now operating in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area. And looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First and long now after the penalty. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. That receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle?
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk. It's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? He makes the grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's tackled after the catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes the catch downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab made by the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
He's looking deep here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.